All right, check it out. This is for a friend of mine in postmodern relationships, and because I'm down in Louisville and I get a text at midnight, sort of this strange cry out for help somehow, and he's like, Jeff, please help me. I'm so critical and negative and judgmental. People don't want to be my friends anymore. Show me how do you make friends? And I don't know why he decided to pick me to how to make friends. So this is like a 5 little segment for my friend, and I'll call him, but I love using technologies because I could really, it's hard for me to talk on the phone. I don't really like it because a lot of people, it's just, I don't want to get into it. So I'll do this little video in a postmodern relationship. And basically, when I first realized, you know, that whole Dale Carnegie, you know, how to win friends and influence people, I don't like that. I don't like winning. It's this very capitalistic Western mentality of having to win anything and influence people. This whole marketing, promoting, advertising, getting your name out there and your brand and your label and you. I love this shit because motherfucking companies and corporations are hustling. People working 50, 60 hours a week, busting their ass for fucking Sprint and AT&T and these fucking banks. They're so cheap. It's like it doesn't matter anymore. The machines are doing all the work and stuff like that. So I'm like, go and you know, all this stuff. But I'm getting off topic like I usually do. And so postmodern relationships and so basically where I'm at now, 36, I don't care if I make friends. And I don't care if I lose friends, okay? The one thing is everything externally is a byproduct of what's going on internally. So, me, it's all about the Tao Te Ching. So that's one. If you want to know how to fucking make friends, don't pick up Dale Carnegie. Read the Tao Te Ching, 81 verses. And the beauty, it's a feminine principle, and this is another thing, is that the sacred feminine that's never given its time, its day, now, especially in women with the women's empowerment and enlightenment, movements, is the feminine spirit is giving its time, its day, and so I'm going to get into that's a whole nother thing. But the feminine spirit in the Tao Te Ching, it's very passive, it's very loose, it's very open, it's very supple, it's very malleable. It's like a quiet stream, okay? A quiet stream. And I was in Santa Barbara. You hear the voice of God through the quiet stream because it's slowly moving down. A stream goes around obstacles, doesn't stop, doesn't force, isn't coercive, is gentle. It carries everything to the ocean. So in this, you don't interfere, you're not obstructing, you're not trying to win, you're not trying to influence, you're not trying to deny, you're not trying to reject, you're trying to get things open. So the one thing that I've realized as a social worker and therapist is where I think I'm ahead of, it's like a lot of artists because are way ahead of the curve, of the cultural curve, there's a cultural slag, is because of working with thousands of people from all different cultures and psychoanalysis and all these therapeutic techniques. And the one thing that I realize, especially in improv, never negate. See, the relationships, you're coming together, you're trying to move forward. You're trying to create something. You're trying to evolve. You're trying to morph. It's not this transactional information. That's when you go buy something. Relationships, for me, if I'm going to be in any fucking relationships, it's moving me towards growth through evolution, that this person has some discovery, some talent, some gifts that I don't know, and my love to learn, to grow. This is from other people's cultures, ideas, and this is where my luck or my choice back 15 years ago of growing up in a white dominant privileged person in the Western world, where I decided I don't want to learn this shit. I don't want to learn how to make money and business and all that shit. You go for it. If you want to do that, you want to do the American way and get your mortgage. I fucking bid on that shit and it almost killed me. Some people, I'm not fucking bashing it or whatever, but to thy own follow your heart, to thy own self be true. And I said to myself, I did it opposite from what American, Western, Europeans did to the Africans, Native Americans, Southerners. I was, here it is, we're so great, we're so powerful, and we're just gonna fucking run through you and exploit all your resources, and then who gives a shit about you, and just use you all up, and have our gods and our spirituality, so on and so forth. Instead of coming to say, humility, how could I learn from indigenous cultures, Native American cultures, African American cultures? How can I learn from women, oppressed, the voiceless, homeless, abuse, so on and so forth. So the name of the game really is how to grow as a person and evolve. Learn from people who have different opinions, because it shows your maturity. It shows your security and your confidence in yourself, as you can make fun of yourself, that you want to learn, that you want to grow, that you want to hear people's different political opinions. And yes, talk about fucking politics, talk about God, talk about taboos. And you see, that's how you learn. When your greatest teacher are those who anger you, who upset you, because it's bringing out something inside of you. So it's this idea, don't try to criticize or negate or stuff down. Let things expand. And that's where I'm at right now, is where I believe is the expansion, the evolution of consciousness, is this collaborative sort of reciprocal altruism is coming together with our gifts and talents, and we're all made uniquely in this beautiful blend and diversity. This fucking symphony of the universe is going on right now. And if you don't open up your fucking eyes and your heart, you're gonna let it pass by. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You know, this is what it's amazing. What is going on right now? And you got, kill the fucking TV, this 1960, and I'm going on my fucking rant, propaganda, social machine, and I'm done with this shit. Is us as human beings, and yoga and meditation and creativity and art and mandalas and architecture, design, fashion. It's us as people, the human species, allowing each other to express itself as deeply, as completely, as freely as possible. So my man, if you can do that, get your ass out of the fucking way and create space for people to be themselves. If you can do that, people will be attracted to you, because people love to be able to express authentically, really, of who they are. Their ideas, their music, their popular, I don't fucking care. Feminism, anarchism, atheism, fucking be true to who you are, and I'll respect you. But if you fake the motherfucking funk, I ain't gonna be with you. You know what I'm saying? So be yourself, because you got beauty, and help to see people that they have beauty. And that's like a lot of us, we don't see the beauty inside of us. That's our fucking old cliche song, that everybody else sees the good stuff in them, we don't see ourselves. So compliment people, man. Find the good stuff in them, their ideas. And when you do, it's not this manufactured reinforcement school type of bullshit, token economy system to give Jimmy a fucking star so the teachers, so he can continue to control him to get what he wants, this fucking rat in a maze shit. No! No! It's encouraging people to be free in the moment, to be spontaneous. And that's what it is, man. It's so I'm going on my rant. What if you could do that? Allow people to breathe, to give them space. And that's where I'm getting at today. I might come with these rants, but in relationships, man, I'm just trying to encourage, enlighten, and empower, man. Just keep doing that with people. You don't have to fucking, because when you realize this, I'll end this with this motherfucker. I'll end this with this, is that, I want to say, I was watching Talking Heads video late at night, right? And I was doing other stuff. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm not gonna totally do. I was watching a Talking Heads video, right? And Fish fouled. Okay, this is like 3 o'clock at night, and my friends, and that's how I got into Talking Heads, right? And I had this epiphany. Man. When Talking Heads came on, it was David Byrne, and then just layers and layers and layers of love and creativity and stories within stories and mysteries within mysteries. Excuse me, it just took me on a ride. And when I said to myself, who the fuck am I to be judgmental or critical of other people on welfare, up at Indian Hill, got $3 million homes, from my ass driving a busted 99 Protege to a dude driving a $60,000 Beamer. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. The hating, the judgment, the critical stuff, the socioeconomic status. And I said to myself, like Talking Heads, like Fish, just love the faults in people, love the ugliness, the beautiness, just love it all and allow people to just do whatever they need to do and they're not hurting themselves. And so when I can accept it all and not try to change it, not try to fix it, not try to interfere with it, not try to obstruct it, magical shit happens. Because me hating on somebody on whatever, well, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that shit, man, today. How fucking, another story, like a what, I'm gonna end it with this motherfucker, like I deliver pizzas in Mount Washington, and these kids, 16, 17, smoking fucking Newports, you know, white kids, you know, fucking trying to act hard, and shit, like, I'm so, oh, look at these fucking white, corny, goofy motherfuckers, right? Motherfucker, Jeff, you were like that 20 years ago, dog. Who is it to me to say, maybe this kid needs to act like that, because whatever's going on in his life, or he's insecure, just like your fucking short fat ass was 20 years ago, you know, rocking your Georgetown, walking your Nike Air, fucking Raiders hat and shit like that, trying to be hardcore because you felt so insecure and full of self-hatred that's the only shit that really kept you alive, that made you feel something that you could identify with. You know what I'm saying? So who is it for me to fucking judge them kids 20 years later at 36 when I used to be like that at 16, smoking fucking Newports, going down and smoking blunts and drinking 40, trying to act all hardcore. You know what I'm swearing a lot because I'm getting worked up. So this is dedicated to you, my friend. I won't gonna name his names, but peace out, one love. Gotta go.